Alright, usually I wouldn't start a video at the end of a run, but I figured I was gonna just play a warm-up game before actually making my video, and I ended up accidentally getting to the final boss of this run. I was also doing one of the remembrance quests for Wilder here. By the way, I got this cool skin for him because buying skins is more important than buying actual upgrade items. But anyways, there's a few things that have happened recently that I want to talk about, but before I do that, I guess I should just go ahead and go fight the boss. I'm level 13 and I got to the I don't remember what the actual city is called, but the Eternal City modifier on the map, and I actually beat Estelle and got this thing. And in the process, I also got 3 Wending Graces. So in addition to the free one that you get every night, which I didn't realize in the last video, that's how it works. You get 1 free revive every single night. I thought it was just 1 for the whole run. But yeah, you get 1 every single night, which might be a bit overkill in terms of making solos easier. But yeah, mainly this was just me trying to progress my character's quest line, but I accidentally got to the final boss of a run that I haven't done yet. I've also defeated some of the bosses off screen as well. So Summer's Game Fest happened, and I want to talk about a few of the things that were shown there. But yeah, I'm gonna fight the boss first and sort of focus on, God, this game's so pretty, and focus on doing that. But yeah, I will probably end up dying, even though I have, what is it, 4 lives. So in the next run that I do, just to be able to yap, I'll probably be able to actually yap in there. But yeah, this boss is super cool because you can actually walk up to it and make a deal with it to, I guess, make the boss slightly easier or give you some sort of buff. Hello, sir. Your head looks vaguely suggestive, but
Make your choice.
this is such a cool thing. I can't remember the last time they had like something this, not gimmicky, but like most of the bosses you just walk in and you like beat the shit out of them and it's a fight and they're cool. But yeah, I can't remember the last time they did a boss that was like weird like this. It's really cool. Expand my intellect, wish for eventual, what does that mean? You know, I don't know what any of these do. I'm assuming this maybe raises your intelligence stat, but I don't know what either of these do. Maybe this gives you more strength, but I don't even know what this does. But I'm not sure. I'm assuming you also get a disadvantage, so I'm just gonna refuse to make a deal. I feel like this is what actually most people do. Also, I just realized the little thing above his head is a timer because the flames around the ring are going out. That's actually really cool.
It is done.
All right, I've never fought on this boss before. Can I just start hitting him? No. That would be advantageous. Oh, we are not. Well, actually. Yeah, this boss is one of the ones that they showed in the trailer, and it's super cool looking. I'm glad that there's a madness something in this game. Oh, wow. Holy stagger. Batman. Okay, I was about to say, thank you. There's sigils you're supposed to pop when you do this, but you can also just spend an ult and break him out of this. And he goes sicko Mobamba mode, and, ooh. Alright, well, you know what? This is actually ideal, because I haven't actually spent any of my revives yet. He's going kind of sicko mode here, but, yeah. If you don't break him out of that thing, he starts spamming a bunch of spells, and he's just as annoying. So I'm not actually sure what is worth doing here. Letting him power up his caster mode or making him big mad. You went through that one. This one. Do you have to do all of them? I think you might have to. Yeah, so sadly, I was not able to do that. So it's a butter dog. They really did. Oh my holy fucking poise, Batman. Darn, it has a passive. I don't think it does this in the regular game. It has a passive where you fucking just leave the star explosions like when you hit things randomly. Yeah. Fucking wild. Oh, this is bad. Ooh. Oh, Batman, please. Okay. Okay, well, I have 3 revives, so I should be fine. I will... You know what, Dorian, I probably will. Oh, fuck. I don't have my ult. Ooh. There you go. Unga bunga. Wow, I can't believe I actually beat that first try. Holy shit. Granted, I still have 2 more revives, but you know what? We take those. Okay, but darn, what if Capper Demon, but good? Also, the fucking skyboxes in these arenas are amazing. This game, you should get this game. No. Game is gas. You should see all the fucking skyboxes. They're all different. They're all sick. Oh, but yeah, I beat that first try. I was not expecting to do that. So I feel like this happens every single time I boot up this game, and I just like, oh, I'll just do a run for the fucking lulz. I ended up beating the boss without actually realizing it. But yeah, even if I didn't have that free revive from, you know, getting one every single night, I still would have had one more. So I also feel like, oh, there was a madness camp on the map. I didn't even see that over there on the bottom right. But yeah, that's one more Night Lord down. Can we come over here? Yeah, there was one right here. I didn't even see this. But yeah, the run up until this point, I basically spent the entire time in this whole quarter of the map. And then on the second day, I just spent the whole time here. And it was actually more worth it than I thought it would be. I got the level 13 it says right there. Yeah, I thought I'd give it to myself by not like exploring around more in this run. But yeah, this made it super worth it. Also, the passive you get for completing this area and fighting Estelle, you get to, what is it? I believe you get to revive once for free. You get to cheat death, and you get a slight like attack boost when you revive or you cheat death or whatever it is. But yeah, the silver tier is what I needed for my remembrance quest here. Oh yeah, I remember seeing what this does. So the unique relic you get for beating this boss is you get a huge discount in shops, which I don't, depending on how much it is, it might be worth it. It has to be like 50% or something at the minimum, right? Yeah, and you gesture with the crossed legs emote, and you build up madness passively, and having madness continuously recovers HP. So I don't know if that means you have to proc madness on yourself for that effect to happen, or whether it means like if you build up madness period, you get FP back. I don't think this relic is actually very good, but I mean, if it is, that'd be very funny. But yeah, I do wish, it seems like while this game is supposed to be like sort of a roguelite type thing, it seems like it's still intended that you go through each of these and they have like unique randomness to it. Like each one obviously has its own, like you see things more often than you would in other ones. Cause like, I don't think you can get the Eternal City modifier on like any of these other ones. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe once you beat the game, it just randomizes all the shit, no matter which one you pick. That would actually be really cool. But yeah, I feel like if it doesn't, there needs to be a mode in this where it's just randomize all. You can get every permutation of every like castle, fort, and shifting earth event, and you know, all that. Because yeah, this game is not as random as it seems. If you've seen people play it, you know, there'll be times where like, you know, all the unique events that happen in game will be the same when you're fighting the same Night Lord boss, and all the camps will be the same and everything. I do like how in this game the characters are like actual characters with like the background and story. Oh, I got the remembrance outfit for Wilder, which is a very similar looking outfit to his original one. I think the the Raider outfit is actually like very different from his original one. See, what does this look like? So that's his normal one. See, I can't tell the difference between these two. Maybe I'm just stupid, but these look very similar. I'm very confused at what the actual difference here is, but yeah, we're gonna keep wearing this one because this is the one that I bought. But yeah, Wilder's whole thing being like, it's very heavily implied that the Wilder and Duchess are twins. You read about that in his backstory about the 2 galloping horses or whatever it is. And yeah, that she is trapped here in the Round Table Hold, and that's, you have to do something to try and free her. And if what I've seen happens to be real or true, which I'm pretty sure it is because I literally saw it in a video, you have to defeat the final boss with the remembrance outfit on, I believe. So you know what, actually I'm gonna go put that on, just because once I eventually do that, I might forget to do that. But if you defeat the final boss of this game with the remembrance outfit equipped and the unique key item for their quest, I believe you unlock a ending for that character, and I completely forgot where the fucking room is because I'm illiterate. But yeah, I'll be curious to see if the other characters are like, their stories are as in-depth as Wilder's here, because obviously Wilder is John Nightreign, so obviously you would expect his quest line to be, you know, decently in-depth. I still can't tell what the difference between this outfit and the other one are. I've seen the Wilder ending cutscene that you get for defeating the final boss in Nightreign, the Night aspect. But yeah, this final boss doesn't unlock until you defeat at least 4 of the Night Lords, and I guess this one is mandatory, so you get to pick 3 other ones that you want. But yeah, it's kind of weird that they let you fight the final boss after 4 of them, even though there's 7. You think they would make you go through the rest of the game to beat the final boss, but I mean, whatever. So yeah, I guess if I really wanted to, I could go do this one and attempt to complete Wilder's quest line, but I'm not going to do that. I'll do that at some other point because I want to do these all in order, at least once. I forgot to change my relics. I keep forgetting to do that. And if you queue up solo, there's no like cancel expedition like there is in the, if you queue up for multiplayer one, because you're connecting online, obviously. But yeah, Summer Games Fest happened, and there's a few things that I want to talk about that were revealed there, I guess. And it's not popping into my mind, even though I literally been thinking about this, you know, making the video. Also, I don't know. I'm pretty sure every single expedition has like a unique skybox, even in like the overworld map, which is really cool. Also, I should probably go get this at some point. You get a big health increase, and also, fucking excuse me. All right, I'm gonna get dicked down by rats again. Yeah, having a 3-shot rats even at level 1 is like painful. Yeah, I need to pull up my phone to see my YouTube feed so I can see everything that was announced, because even though I was like thinking about it and looking at everything before I started recording this video, now that I'm recording the video, it has now disappeared from my mind. It's like you hit the record button and your brain cells all just jump off a cliff. I know Code Vein 2 got announced, which I was really surprised about, because that game came out a few years ago at this point, and I played it a little bit. I wasn't the hugest fan of like the way the game felt to play, but something about the weapons just didn't feel like weighty. I don't know. I had to stop the recording there because I was talking to my dad and also pulling up the list of things that were actually announced at the Summer Games Fest. And I think Sony State of Play also happened recently, so some of the stuff might actually be from that as well. But yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is the Arc System Works Marvel fighting game, which goodbye Capcom. Arc System Works is my new friend. This game looks really cool. It's basically a 4v4 tag fighter made by Arc System Works with Marvel characters, and they're all super stylized and, you know, in that signature Arc System Works 3D anime style, which is really cool. But this is also, I mean, to me, at the very least, this is basically confirming that Marvel vs. Capcom for the foreseeable future is basically dead in the water. You know, after the amazing, how should we say, outing the series had with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Yeah, they were probably holding off on that for the foreseeable future, and this game now existing is pretty much confirming that I don't think they're gonna make another one anytime soon. And some people are like really in denial about it, but it's like, if you just think about it for more than not at all, why would Marvel want to release another tag fighter with their characters when they have this cool new one that they've had ArcSys make? And I can't jump up this wall, thank you. But yeah, with the weird unspoken caveat that this is basically deconfirming another Marvel vs. Capcom game in the future. You little shit. Besides that small caveat, this game actually looks really cool, and there's a few other fighting games stuff in this in these announcements, but I am a fan of fighting games. Obviously, I don't play them all that much because I'm bad at them, and recording while trying to speak during any video game is difficult, let alone a fighting game. But yeah, I'll probably check that out once it comes out. And honestly, if I have to fight another camp full of Red Mane Knights, I'm gonna tweak. But some other stuff that got announced at the Summer's, I keep forgetting what the fuck it's called, Summer Game Fest, was Code Vein 2 got announced, and I talked about that already. I have the first one, you know, like I said, I played it. I have it in my library, but if I do ever want to actually go through it, I need to reinstall it again. I hate these spear guys, are so annoying. But yeah, Resident Evil 9 also got announced. Resident Evil oh my god. Well, I'm grabbing that. But yeah, Resident Evil 9 got announced. Judging by the trailers, it seems to be going back to Raccoon City, which is very odd because I thought it got like super nuked, but I guess it didn't because there's still like buildings and shit everywhere. But yeah, the protagonist is a new character, or not new character, but basically new character named Ashley. I forget what her last name is, but daughter of a character from Resident Evil Outbreak, which is a game that I never played, but I mean, it's cool that they're pulling stuff from their older games. And Leon is also allegedly in the game, and I think it's going to be like a sort of dual protagonist type situation, because I saw that he's also going to be a playable character as well, not just like a story character. So yeah, that'll be cool, playing as Leon, going back to Raccoon City. But yeah, I haven't played any of the like quote unquote new Resident Evil games. I played Resident Evil 3 Remake and Resident Evil 2 Remake, and 2 being much better than the 3 one. But yeah, I haven't played Resident Evil 4 Remake or Resident Evil 7 or 8, so I should probably do that at some point. But I say that about literally every game that I fucking talk about. So, and yeah, sticking with the Capcom stuff and going back to the fighting games, the Season 3 for Street Fighter 6 got announced. And is this I can't remember. Has there been a Third Strike character in Street Fighter 6 since it's come out? Because I know we have Elena now, and then Alex and Ingrid are coming back. But before that, I don't think there was, which is funny to think about, because Street Fighter 6 is supposed to be like a spiritual successor, quote unquote, to Third Strike and Street Fighter 3. Sadly, we still didn't get Makoto, but I say that like I actually play fighting games at all. Where do I want to go next? I guess, I don't know, over here, and then maybe to that other church. Gonna be a level 7. Oh, is it the Banished Knights? Do I really want to do this? Not really. Are we gonna spend the rest of my time here doing this? What was I talking about? I completely forget. It is the Banished Knights. Fuck me. All right, well. But yeah, Splitgate 2 also got announced and dropped. I know that they like were teasing this previously, like before this announcement, but they also added a BR mode, which is kind of like, I played Splitgate 1 and I had a decent time with it. I don't think it was for me, not because, only because I'm like, I wasn't very good at it, but I hate that there's 3 of these guys and that they're right next to each other. But yeah, I played the first one. I had a decent time with it. I didn't get like super into it or anything like that, mostly because I was bad at it, but also it wasn't like the most popular game. Not that that really matters, but you little bitch. But it was a pretty fun game from a little bit of it that I played. God damn it. And with 2, I think there were like alphas or betas for Splitgate 2. I think I downloaded it, but I never played it actually. I think the second game is kind of like more of a class shooter or like a hero shooter, which is like, I don't particularly vibe with that. But I mean, from what I've heard people say, it's a pretty fun game. And ooh, taking that. I mean, can I get to this last church before I leave? That'd be great if I could jump over all these fucking rocks. But yeah, I will say it is very funny. That's the I don't know if it was like a lead developer or the CEO of Splitgate's development company. I don't even know what their name is, but it's very funny that he goes up with a make FPS games great again hat and proclaims that all modern FPS games, most of them are bad, which he is right. You know, they do shitty things that nobody wants them to, while also having a bunch of microtransactions in them. And then he's like, we're not like other FPS games. Our FPS game is going to be different. And then they release a battle royale with a bunch of overpriced microtransactions. Again, not saying that he's wrong about what he said, but it's sort of ass backwards to say that your game is different and then you go and do a bunch of things that are like you're literally preaching against and trying to hype your game up as something that it's not. But regardless of that sort of marketing blunder, the wisest decision I've ever seen anybody make. But where's this? Oh, it's all the way over there. Well, but yeah, from the regular game, I think people are having a decent time with it. It is free to play, obviously, so the microtransaction stuff is like more understandable, obviously, because you know it's free. But that doesn't help that the there was like a, what was it, like an $80 bundle or like even more expensive than that. And I think they recently, you know, responded to that and they lowered the price of it because it is ridiculous even for a free to play game. But I think, oh wow, there's 2 field bosses here. Okay, I can do that after the night boss here. If my balls were super huge, I would try to do it right now, but I'm not as high level as I would want to be. And if I could speak English properly, that would also be great. All right, grapple hook, just don't grab anything. I don't lie, I kind of have jack shit for weapons. Maybe I should have bought one of those stones and upgraded it, but oh well. And upgraded something. But yeah, from, what was I talking about? Real dementia gaming hours right now. My point being is that Splitgate 2 seems to be pretty fun. At least the like arena mode people have been having a good time with. And the BR mode, I'm not sure what people actually think about it, because it's like, okay, obviously Splitgate 1 was like, it needed a lot more support than it ever got, because I remember the game being fun, but also it had like a ton of problems with it. And this kind of seems like, yeah, if the BR mode is like fun, then whatever, it's fine. But at the same time, you would think that with the developers not being super huge or anything, that sort of dividing their attention between 2 demanding game modes, Centipede Demon again, 2 game modes would be like unwise. Does fire damage do damage over time? Oh, it does. Neat. I didn't know that. Now, fire damage against the Centipede Demon might not be the wisest decision, but man, my point being, Splitgate 2 seems fun if its predecessor is anything to go by, but it is Centipede Demon. Hello, Centipede Demon. Again, very weird Dark Souls 1 representation with Gaping Dragon and the fucking Centipede Demon of all things. This fight isn't very hard, though. It should be fine. How did that hit me? Okay. But yeah, I just sort of hope either mode is not like neglected and underdeveloped because they have to pay attention to the other one. Are you fucking, I hate this boss. I will say, hearing the almost goofy Dark Souls 1 music is very funny in Elden Ring. But yeah, I mean, at some point I should probably try Splitgate 2, despite its fucking goober ass CEOs fucking, well, being a goober. I'm at level 7. Okay, I can use this now. Thank God. There are 2 field bosses here. I should do that. I didn't pop my foul foot at the end of that fight. I'm a maroon, a fool even. But yeah, hopefully this dog isn't annoying, because it usually is. I hate this fucking thing. Well, he slid just out of reach, so I couldn't hit him. Awesome. Very cool. Thank you, game. I feel like they made this thing more annoying in this game, but it's so subtle that I can't even tell if they did. Who the fuck, you little shithead? I hate this thing. But yeah, the last thing that I can remember, because my brain is frying itself right now, trying to play this game and speak at the same time, is that the Lies of P DLC got shadow dropped and is literally available right now to play, which is very funny because I bought the game literally the night before because it was on sale. All right, I fucking hate this thing. Ooh, Starf. Ooh. You know, I'm gonna grab these because I have literally nothing else in terms of weapons on this character, even though I'll probably just keep this. But Knight's Cav, sure, let's do that. The zone is probably gonna end up going over here because that's where it usually goes when there's a shifting earth. But yeah, I'm not sure when I'm ever gonna get around to playing Lies of P. I mean, I could do it literally whenever the fuck I want, but I've already promised to do so many things and I have so many things that I still need to do. I love how there's 2 field bosses that do nothing but run away from you right next to each other, by the way. That was very funny. I was gonna say Miyazaki, but he didn't direct this game. But I'm just gonna say Miyazaki anyways because fucking Miyazaki. All right, well, I say that, but at least he was less annoying, I guess, than the fucking dog. But yeah, I know people are like really annoyed at how many like Souls-like games are like coming out and everything, which I think is very funny, but because I like them. But I do wish there was more, I'm not opposed to there being like more variety in like video games and whatnot. I fucking hate the super sprint in this game. It makes you slip everywhere. Also, I didn't realize this, but the Spirit Bird like fast travel things. Yeah, if you don't touch the stick, it just goes like way faster and it follows this white line on the map, which I was not aware of until relatively recently because I'm a maroon. What is it here? Is it you guys? No. Wait, it is. Okay, hold on. Thankfully, it's only the two of them because yeah, I don't have a decent lightning weapon for this boss. Not that having the element is like super required, but I mean it helps. Do we have any frost spiders in chat? Holy shit. Oh, of course it procs when he dies. Oh wait, this is holy, not any graces in chat. There we go. I feel like I'm always barely like skirting by in terms of like what I get done in a run. Although granted, if that last run was anything to go by, you can like really salvage a game if as long as you like aren't stupid, which, you know, I say that it's still somewhat difficult for someone like me, but you know, we move. That is not where I wanted to go. This is going the wrong way. Sir, let me go. I was thinking about upgrading the starfists to purple, but I mean, I would have to clear out this camp, and I really don't want to. Because it's probably the Banished Knights. I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, I could just wait until the final night. Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, there's a lightning ruin over here. Okay. This might be my chance to get an actual lightning weapon. Is that not? That is lightning, but that... What the fuck? Was I stupid? Was that weapon from that Beastman ruin lightning? I thought it was holy. That's why I didn't pick it. I might be stupid. We may, in fact, be mentally deficient. Yeah, I know people say, oh, it's in the fucking... I hate that I have to... Oh, this is moving. Oh. Okay, well, this is now no longer viable. I thought it was going to be in the circle. It is not. Or, I mean, it was until I spent 6 years trying to get over here. There's a ton of field bosses in this Scarlet Rot area. And if I'm not dumb, I should be able to find the secret power within. That's in here. That gives you a big HP boost and Scarlet Rot resistance, or immunity, I should say. I thought that was a Madness Tower. It's about to start tweaking, but I should be able to just find it. Is that a magworm? That is a magworm. It's usually in a very obvious spot. Ow. I don't know if there are any variations to the like different shifting earths, but well, I mean, it's not gonna be in there. It's usually in like the middle here somewhere, unless it's like over here. It might be over here actually. Am I wasting time running around looking for this thing? Probably. Is that a church? Oh, it is, but there's nothing in here. All right, well, that kind of sucks. Maybe I should have bit the bullet and just gone to this ruin. I'm gonna go here and it's gonna reveal to me that I ran by it like 6 times. I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, I can't believe fucking the Lies of P DLC shadow dropped and it was like, oh, I bought the game literally the night before. I'm sure there's like a bundle that lets you buy the game and the DLC, but I assume it would be the same price, you know, buying it separately as opposed to like in a bundle. Okay, he got killed by the frostbite at the very least, I guess. Ooh, Scarlet Rot weapon. Ooh, grab that. I didn't get any souls from that, by the way. Just want to point that out. Rock Grace, I'll grab that. And is this going to show me where the thing is? Okay, yeah, it's all the way over here. Okay, this is literally the area of the map that I did not go to. Let's go eat shit, I guess. Yeah, I know Lies of P is like, people have said it's like the best Souls-like game that's not a From Software game. And even then, you could argue that it's better than a lot of From Software Souls games. Okay, I should be able to run over here and grab this. I feel like I must have ran by this at some point. Actually, I didn't. This is like the one area of the map that I didn't go to. Yeah, I should be able to grab this before the wall closes in. There we go. I could have swore I've gotten this before. I don't know why I'm getting the achievement for it now, but yeah, I'm now immune to Scarlet Rot, which is super neato. Now, I'm not going to be super high level at all for this, which is actually kind of not great. And maybe I could power stance this and this for this fight, because having the Scarlet Rot on the boss would be super helpful. Although I'm not sure how strong Scarlet Rot is in this game specifically, because I'm pretty sure a lot of the overpowered stuff in original Elden Ring they nerfed, like the Starfists. I mean, they're still good, but I mean, I wonder if you have multiple like get HP upon post damage attacks, like does that stack with the same effect if you have it more than once? I don't know. Wait, let me put, this is blue. That's kind of disappointing. I should have went somewhere to upgrade it. Oh well. Oh, there's an ulcerated tree spirit. If my balls are huge, I would totally try and kill it, but I'll probably just lose flasks trying to kill it. But yeah, Lies of Peak has gotten its DLC, which I do want to play at some point. What is this boss? Oh, it's the Dragonkin soldier. I kind of wish the characters had unique power stance moveset for their specific weapon as well. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to say, probably because I'm illiterate and have the intelligence of a 3-year-old. Also, I don't know if this guy does this in the original game, but the fact that he switches from like the dual shields to the mace weapon is really cool. Ow, how did the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna equip the Scarlet Rot sword to see how difficult it is to actually proc, because I feel like two-handing it would make it proc faster, even though that doesn't make sense because it's a status. Yeah, the fucking Dragonkin soldier. All right, well, I love the boss that they specifically designed to make annoying to stand in front of him and hit him, because he has a giant hole in his chest. Ow. All right, well, that was stupid of me. That didn't hit me. This game is lying and cheating. Can I get a Scarlet Rot proc? Do we have any procers in chat? All right, I'm just gonna do this. He's probably resistant to my fucking health and steeple anyways because it's magic. I'm glad that the version of this boss they chose is the cool one that does the ice lightning shit, though. Yes, more effects that will drop FPS more. Bro, you want to stand the fuck still? Okay. Okay. Let's just hit nothing game. Okay, that didn't hit me, but okay. We'll pretend like it did. That didn't hit me either. Alright, what? What just happened? Did he get Scarlet Rotted and I wasn't paying attention? Alright, well, GG, stupid. I think I actually did proc Scarlet Rot, but the little symbol on his health bar wasn't there to indicate that. It was there for the frostbite, but not for that. Weird. Anyways, I wasn't paying attention because I was fucking yapping and bitching the whole time. Okay, let's upgrade that. And yeah, they're both plus. I don't understand. So upgrading a weapon with a stone increases its rarity and increases its like +1, +2. But you can also find weapons of the same rarity already, well, at that rarity. So what is the point? So I'm assuming the +1 is the thing that's increasing its damage and not its rarity. So what is the point of the rarity? Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't have any Wending Graces. This might be bad. I have like a ton of souls left over. That's actually not good. I mean, I can buy this, I guess. Buy that. All right, I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. Let me switch that and that. Okay. The cool thing about this game is that you can weapon grease your weapons even if it has elements already on it or like it's a unique weapon, which you usually wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I'll be surprised if I can beat this boss on my first try because it is one of the harder ones from what I've seen. But I don't know, maybe you can get a Scarlet Rot proc and we'll be chilling. Sadly, I don't have lightning damage, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm pretty sure if you attack without lightning here, he just like slows you. But yeah, usually you want to proc lightning there so that this spear attack does not happen. And the rock grease already wore off, by the way. He loves to spam this move. It's kind of annoying, actually. Oh, okay, I didn't expect that to proc like instantaneously. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I literally cheat death evaded into one of the spear pop-ups. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Okay. This is not looking good for your boy. Okay. Well, there goes my 2 revives. Did that actually use it? I think it did. That's kind of annoying. Stop doing... Oh, I don't care. I literally don't care. Yeah, having lightning for this guy is actually super important. I didn't have any stamina. And I got action queued to death. Okay, cool. That was awesome. I didn't even get to the second phase. Now that's kind of... that is disappointing. However, I did beat the Equilibrious Beast on my first try at the beginning of this video. So you know what? I think that makes up for it. I wish the Bewitching Branches were actually useful because you can get Niall and O'Neill as night bosses in this game. But I don't think the Bewitching Branches actually work on his phantoms anymore, which is kind of annoying. So that was like the one use case where, you know, those were actually useful. But yeah, that went about as well as I expected. I'm not gonna lie. Also, yeah, fucking great English there, dumbass. I figured out how you unlock the Dark Souls character skins in this game, and you have to beat the final boss. I don't know if you have to do all the bosses and then beat the final boss, or whether you can just skip all the way to the final one and do that. I'm assuming you can, but yeah, Nightreign solos. Yeah, I guess you've seen the duality of how they can go if you're, you know, not paying attention and not, you know, doing things as efficiently as you can. But yeah, I didn't upload in the past few days. I apologize for that. But the support shown on the videos that I do upload is very much appreciated. And, you know, people enjoying the stuff that I put out, no matter how stupid and idiotic it is, you know, I do very much appreciate the views and the comments and everything. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video and you want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing to the channel would be very much appreciated. I'm leaving that in, by the way. But yeah, definitely for what is this guy called? The Dark Drift Knight. I forget what his actual name is. Yeah, definitely get lightning if you can, because it is way more important in this than it seems to be in basically any of these other ones. So yeah, anyways, later. Straight away, go my way, let the nonchalant be command dance to themselves.